Jesus said that every cup of cold water given to a child in His name would not lose its reward. We have to have a big enough heart to care for people, to care for children, to care for the poor, to meet their needs. And as one African brother said one time, when my mouth is no longer thirsty, my heart opens up to the Word of God.
BGMC stands for Boys and Girls Missionary Challenge. We want to challenge our kids to pray for missionaries, to learn about countries and people groups, to do what they can to help our missionaries through sacrificially giving, and most of all, we want to challenge our kids to keep their hearts open to the call of God.
You see, kids learn about missions, they learn about the poor people of the world, they begin to pray in their hearts, wanting to do something, and then someone gives them a little barrel. And so those kids take that barrel home, they begin to earn money, and they begin to fill that barrel with change, with dollars, with their love, their concern, their care for the world.
I was called to be a missionary when I was 5 years old because missions and missionaries were put in front of me all the time. That's what BGMC does for our children.
Jesus loved the poor and the suffering, and BGMC is training our kids to have that same love and compassion for hurting and desperate people.
Participating in BGMC helps you share with your children that they have a responsibility that is bigger than they are and bigger than their local circumstances. It's a responsibility that reaches all the way around the world.
We do about 20 to 50 major citywide outreaches every single year. We're feeding thousands of kids every single day, and BGMC has been an incredible partner in providing resources to help us get that job done.
Just a few months back, we were able to go into a very restricted area in India called Nagaland. Over 1,000 kids came, over 750 of them come down and asked Jesus Christ into their life. Everything we had was bought by BGMC.
Well, the purpose of Global Initiative is to equip the church to reach Muslim peoples and to mobilize church planting teams amongst Muslim peoples. And one of the ways that BGMC has really helped us is with our Muslim evangelism training schools.
Because of the fact that BGMC is there for us and sends these funds, and we get an allocation for Northern Asia, I can respond to them, yes, we can help because the children of America have helped us.
I'm standing in Atakpame, Togo, in West Africa, and we represent Africa Oasis Project, and thanks to you, we are drilling a deep freshwater well at a Bible school here in Atakpame.
We believe that children should be involved in missions as they grow up, become adults, then it just becomes a natural part of their life.
It's very infectious. You get involved, you see a project that touches not only children around the world, but it touches humanitarian needs, it touches spiritual needs.
It's that heart of compassion that cares about the lost, the poor, those who don't have as much, so that our kids will desire to reach out to these people around the world.
Well, we'd like everyone, every church in the Assemblies of God to help us with two things. Number one, teach your kids to care about the world. Teach them to know about the needs of the world, the lost people of the world. And then number two, you get behind them. You pray for the world. You pray with them. You give with them. Every dollar that you give to BGMC goes to help our missionaries, home and abroad, reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ.